This is Adam Rouse with Keeping It 100, an independent education consulting organization designed to empower teachers to be successful in the modern day classrooms of today and ideally the future. This is the last part of my four-part philosophy, and this deals with the idea of planning. Or in other words, you've heard it before, prior planning prevents poor performance. Or my dad used to tell me, prior proper planning prevents poor performance. The key to all success in teaching, as anyone will ever tell you, especially you new teachers who are out there, you've learned either through your degree program or your teaching certification program that can offer. In Arizona, you can go through you know, like well, I went to the ASU program, but Teach for America, Arizona Teaching Fellows used to be around, Rio Salado. So everyone will highlight the importance of planning. When you plan a lesson, you want to look at what the teacher is going to do in the lesson and what the students are going to do in the lesson. And especially those first couple days, or even that for me, the first like weeks or month, I'm almost planning every minute of the day because I want the kids to know how this is going to run, and I want the kids to know that I'm ready and planned for them or anything to happen. Also, too, when you are effectively planned, you know exactly where you want your kids to go that day or that week or that unit, and you can also monitor and adjust on a daily basis or weekly basis according to how the students are performing on that standard or problem as well. Um, some other key things you want to make sure including in your teacher lesson plans are, in my opinion, mainly like the standard and what you're teaching that day, the Common Core standard, maybe like the specific objective or sub-objective skill you want them to do. And even though there's always a few ELL students in my classrooms, I always incorporate and implement ELP standards or ELL standards into the lesson for all students because like we can all students can benefit from having those reading standards, especially in the math program too. Especially with AZ Merit or the other Common Core standards require a lot more reading and writing across all different contents. Um, as said in part three, the better planned you are, the better things are going to run. It's extremely difficult to freestyle a lesson, and teachers who say they freestyle it, um, it's because it's already been planned and ready, and it's already there for them to do that day. Um, in your lesson plan, on top of the standard and what they're going to do that day, and the English or language or writing standard, you want to, like I said before, you want to highlight what you're going to do throughout the lesson and what the student is going to do throughout the lesson. What materials you're going to use, what questions you're going to ask, what key vocabulary you're going to have, what basically other sub skills or main skills you want them to look at or at least attempt, and what manipulatives and one of my favorites, check for understandings, um, or real-time assessments. You want to be able to check and see how the kids are doing. And math is so easy with like whiteboards, with cold calling, with playing cards or popsicle sticks. Um, at the end of the day, the better planned you are, the better prepared you are, the more you're going to be successful. And I think in teaching, that is the foundation of a successful teacher. It's also the foundation of a successful classroom manager. Um, when you have your behavior management plan planned out to the T, communicated to the students, and consistently practiced, the kids are going to be successful, and so will you. So make sure teachers, especially your TFA teachers out there, and your new teachers, don't freestyle lessons. Don't go in there without a battle plan because, as told to me so many times, if you don't have a plan for the students, they'll have a plan for you. This is Adam Morales with Keeping It 100, Part 4, Prior Proper Planning Prevents Poor Performance. Please leave your comments and your feedback and your thoughts in the comment section in YouTube or the Facebook page, and make sure to message me through any means if you have any questions or any other concerns or thoughts. Thanks so much. Have a good one.